Now that we know when to post, let's figure out where to post. So when you were doing your social media content consuming diary, you were looking at when you were on social media. So now for the next 3 days, I want you to write down all of the different social media platforms that you go on. You don't have to worry about how long you were there for or what time, but just keep a tally. So if you're on a social media platform, I want you to write the name down and just put a little tick next to it when you're on it. And then do that for 3 days. And then at the end of the 3 days, let's have a look and see where you've been on social media. So you should have your social media footprint now and know where you've been. But how does that compare to the general population? So this will give you an idea of where people are spending their time on social media. I don't think it comes as any surprise that Facebook is where most people spend their time. It really has become a place not only where people are getting their information from, but where people are connecting with others, especially in this time when we really are restricted to where we can go and what we can do. The next is Instagram. Instagram has had a really interesting journey over the last couple of years, and it really is dynamic and changing all the time, and it has become one of the most important social media marketplaces. And then is LinkedIn, and this might surprise you, but it really is one of the fastest growing social media platforms for building not only your professional portfolio, but also for networking. It's super important that you do have an up-to-date LinkedIn profile, and that's why we're going to spend a whole lesson on it. And the last one is Twitter. Twitter is something that a lot of people do tend to not find easy to interact with. It's really not very user friendly, but there are some really great uses to it. And again, that's why we're going to talk about Twitter as a place where you need to have as part of your overall social media platform. Developing a social media platform is something that I've been passionate about for ages. And I don't really know whether I realized in the beginning what I was doing. I simply started with my Michelle Worthington author Facebook business page, and it's really grown from there. I think the reason that I've spent so much time building my social media network is that I can see the real benefit in doing so. What it's done for me is it has made me part of this amazing community of like-minded people. And I really feel that if you want to be better connected, not only to the people who could potentially buy your book, but the sort of people who could benefit from the message that you have to share, then social media is a really great way to do that without compromising who you are or feeling like that you have to do the hard sell. It's really about putting yourself out there. And I guess that's the hardest bit. It's about defining who you are. It's about promoting who you are as an author. But it's more than that. It's also about making an opportunity for people who are like-minded or who could get something out of the books that you are writing to find you. It's not about you constantly talking about yourself. It's about you being found by the people who need you the most.